Shabbat Shalom, everyone. As soon as Shabbat is over, we begin the holiday of Purim, and there are 7 distinct mitzvot that we're supposed to fulfill throughout the day of Purim. And when you contrast them against one another, 2 of them beg several questions. To fulfill the mitzvah of mishloach manot, one must give at least 2 portions of food to at least 2 friends. To fulfill the mitzvah of matanot levyonim, one must give at least 2 portions of food, or the value of 2 portions, to at least 1 poor or needy person. And so a question is, by what ethical standard can we justify the obligation of giving more to our friends who are probably not likely in need than we do to the poor? How can that possibly enhance our celebration of Purim? To the first question, I would say none. There's no ethical standard. And to the second question, I would say we can't. It's very hard to justify that. This seems to be a situation where our conscience demands our extending the obligations of halacha, almost as if the law were written in such a way as to awaken our charitable instincts. We might indeed minimally fulfill the mitzvah of matanot levyonim by giving to only 1 poor person, but our Purim will be complete only when our giving to those in need extends far beyond our giving to our friends and neighbors. As the late Rabbi Moses Meshaloff wrote, Purim began with the drinking bout of King Achashverosh and the resultant danger to the entire Jewish community. And it ended with Israel's salvation and our dedication to philanthropy. The message of Purim, then, is that we cannot eat or drink before we have cared for the needs of all those who turn to us for help. Now, many have participated generously and lovingly in our annual Mishloach Manot campaign, ensuring that Temple Beth Am members will get lovely bags filled with treats and sweets. And this spread of good cheer is certainly an important component of a communal Purim. But I encourage us all to be as scrupulous and determined as we fill the mitzvah of Matanot Levyonim this year. During the Megillah reading on Saturday night, in the sanctuary, USY will facilitate this mitzvah in a creative way, which I won't disclose. But I will ask us all to find the way to set aside the minimum $20 or so, 2 $5 meals for 2 people, that it would take for each adult in our community to fulfill this Purim obligation. And let our generous spirit guide us as we enter this Shabbat and prepare for this Purim. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Purim Sameach.